The sun had just begun to rise over the fields, casting a golden hue over the neighboring farms of two very different men. On one side was Henry, a farmer known throughout the community for his kindness and generosity. His farm was lush and well-tended, a testament to his hard work and good nature. Next door lived Tom, a farmer who had made a name for himself not with his crops, but with his temper. Tom's fields were often in disarray, and his interactions with Henry were marked by constant hostility. Tom was quick to criticize Henry's methods and frequently taunted him, despite Henry's best efforts to maintain a friendly demeanor. "Look at that fool," Tom would say to anyone who would listen, "always acting like he's some kind of saint, while I do the real work around here." Henry, however, would only smile and continue his work, refusing to let Tom's bitterness affect him. He would occasionally offer a friendly wave or a kind word, only to receive a scowl or a sneer in return. One crisp autumn morning, Henry noticed that Tom's fields, which were usually bustling with activity, were eerily quiet. Tom's farmhouse, usually abuzz with the sounds of his children and livestock, was silent. Concerned, Henry decided to investigate. He walked over to Tom's farm and knocked on the door. When there was no answer, he tried the handle, finding it unlocked. Stepping inside, Henry called out, "Tom, are you here?" From the dimly lit interior, he heard a faint groan. Henry followed the sound and found Tom lying in bed, looking pale and feverish. Without a moment's hesitation, Henry took charge. He assessed the situation and immediately set to work. He tended to Tom's fields, watered the plants, and ensured the livestock was fed. His movements were efficient, born of a deep knowledge of farming and an even deeper compassion. Henry also made sure Tom's children were cared for, preparing simple meals and keeping them entertained. He managed everything with a calm and steady hand, never once complaining or seeking recognition. As the days passed, Tom began to recover. He noticed the improvements on his farm and the care his children were receiving. He felt a deep sense of shame and gratitude towards Henry, who continued to work tirelessly despite Tom's previous treatment. When Tom was finally well enough to get out of bed, he made his way to Henry's farm. He found Henry in the middle of his fields, working as usual. Tom approached, his face etched with remorse. "Henry," Tom began, his voice trembling, I wanted to thank you. You've done so much for me and my family. I didn't realize how much of a fool I was, treating you so poorly." Henry looked up, wiping sweat from his brow. He smiled kindly, though there was a hint of sadness in his eyes. "Tom, there's no need to apologize. I was just doing what anyone would do." "No," Tom insisted, shaking his head. "What you did was beyond what I ever expected. I've been wrong to you, and I promise from now on, I'll treat you like a brother. I want to make things right." Henry extended a hand, which Tom shook firmly. "Thank you, Tom. We all make mistakes, but what matters is that we learn and grow from them. Let's work together from now on." The two men, once neighbors bound by animosity, now shared a newfound respect and friendship. They collaborated on their farms, sharing resources and knowledge, and their relationship transformed into one of mutual support and camaraderie. Tom's change of heart not only improved his relationship with Henry, but also set an example for their community, proving that kindness and understanding could heal even the deepest rifts.